Playing some historic rank today, using Niv Mizzet. Is it legendary creature? Having two iterations in the deck. If you get both of the Nivs on the field, you get this cool little infinite combo that kills your opponent, or they can quit before they die. That's completely up to them. Our first opponent here, medium rare. Let's see if we can get something popping off for him. In our hand, we got two Mountain and a Frostboil Snarl, so we're good to go. We're going to be able to discard our Creative Outburst to get a treasure token, and we got two Magdas in hand. Magda, create a 4/4 red Scorpion Dragon creature token with flying, and it has haste. You can activate it as a sorcery. Works well with Creative Outburst here. We're just going to let this enter tapped. We're not going to give any information from our hand. Alright, so playing a landfall deck. Maybe not a landfall deck. Not sure yet. But we are safe to drop one of our Magdas. If they decide to kill this one, that's fine. We have another one in hand. I'm expecting... Oh, this might be Shrines. No? Not Historic Shrines. Well, they did wait long enough for us to have our counterspell up. Oh, wait, this is not the counterspell. Shucks. Well, swing in for two. Maybe we'll be able to psych him off enough to not cast something big. I really wish I had a counterspell in hand because that would make my life a lot easier here. We'll be able to... Yep, it is Shrines. Lord. Well, I can kill Goshintai, so that's okay. And then I'll get a treasure token off of it. Pass to attackers. So we can give ourselves a treasure token and target Goshintai. That'll get us close to getting the 4/4 dragon. All we have to do is target one more time. So what I can do is wait for the attack next turn, and then use this Prismari command, deal 2 damage to my opponent, create a treasure token. I can create a 4/4 on his swing to block his 3/3. That'll take me 3 mana, so I'm just going to say go. And if that doesn't work out, I can always just discard my Creative Outburst so I have something to do. Luckily on his upkeep he only had 1 shrine, so I'm only taking 1 damage. Seek a non-land card. 4 on your turn. He's not doing too well, I guess. Still gonna do the creating a dragon thing. Oh, my goodness. Can I do anything here? So if it fights, what I can do is this. I can deal 2 damage and create a treasure token. So we'll deal 2 damage. We'll create our treasure token. So we'll have 4 treasure tokens. He's killing one of our Magdas. We're okay with that. Because now I can drop this one, which gives me the ability to sack 3 treasure tokens. I have the Niv in hand as a secondary win condition, but this will put some pressure on them to get something out of their deck to deal with us. And we have an instant for Experimental Augury at the end of his turn to dig deep into our deck to try to find more cards to play. That'll be fun. Discover 4, okay. You did hit a shrine. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 1. When you do, Goshintai of Ancient Ways does 6 damage. Okay. That's okay. Does X damage where? To target player or planeswalker. Yeah. Alright, so he put me on a clock too, but my clock is better than his clock. So let's dig down and let's find a counterspell. It's too late in the game for a counterspell. Take another Prismari command, I guess. Yeah, because Prismari can kill the Goshintai Ancient Ways. So that will probably make him quit at this point. I don't want to drop Niv. I still want to just put the pressure up on him. So we'll create a treasure token, deal 2 damage. That gives us another 3 treasure tokens. And we're swinging in for 6. And then since we can do the treasure tokens, activate only as a sorcery. I'll keep the treasure tokens, I think. Reason being, having all this mana, he's gotta have a destroy creature. Destroy all, maybe? I don't know if Shrines runs a destroy all. But if I was playing Shrines, I would. So I'm gonna hold back creating my other 4/4 because it has haste, but now it comes in tapped because of authority. So that's pretty lame. So what I think we should do is whenever a source deals non-combat damage, we could do this. It deals 5 damage to any target. Look at the top 5 cards in my library. I guess I'm just going to do this. I'll get one of my treasure tokens back. Let's swing in first, see what happens. No pausing. Does he have a counter spell? Let's see. It's going to be a bad counter for me if he does. No, he doesn't. Put one of them in my hand. Ooh, second Niv. Alright, I got the combo in my hand, and if not, I got him dead next turn. He's gonna not do anything with that shrine this turn, and he's dead. Alright, well, we had the combo in our hand on that one. Let's see if we can get it going next game. Alright, well, that first game was, it was exciting, I guess, but it didn't really show what I wanted it to show. Hopefully we can show the Niv magic here. Another good opening hand. Wow. Surprising from Wizards. Usually if you win your first one. Well, let's see what our opponent's doing first. Really, I guess. Oh, they mold? Okay, well, I've noticed that in Historic, people mull more easily and still play, so maybe we'll still have a game here. If he does end up playing, first turn is Siren Storm Tamer. It's a 1/1 flyer. I can tap a blue to sack it at any time to counter a target spell or ability that targets me or a creature I control. Alright, he's staying in. Oh no, I did not mean to click that. That was a bad play. Is playing black. I guess I have to do this. I want to show him my land. Can't believe I misclicked this. Do I play the Storm Tamer here? I think I do play the Storm Tamer because I really want Magda to stay alive. And if they have a kill spell, I want them to target the Siren. And now with the Siren on the board, I can play Magda and protect Magda with the Siren if it stays alive through the casting of Magda. Right? Doesn't look like it. It's gonna die. But it did draw out that kill spell I was looking for. So it makes this easier to play. I think it's easier to play. Actually, no. We'll leave Magda in hand. We'll leave mana up for the Ill-Time Explosion. I think this guy is going to have Sheoldred. The one where they draw and gain life. Yeah, more than likely, because look, you're drawing cards. That's definitely what this guy's doing. So let's dig a little bit. What do we get? An Ionize. That might be fun. Keep the Ionize in hand. Drop a land. Next turn we'll be able to Ionize Magda and Ionize anything they play. So we'll play Ill-Timed Explosion here. We're going to decline to discard anything. No, we're going to discard our Siren Storm Tamer. Oh, we have to discard 2 or nothing. Okay, we're going to decline. Oh, I hope he doesn't play something huge. We won't be able to play Shieldred. A Colossus. Oh, it's zombies? Oh, it's zombie. He's a zombie deck. Alright, well, we are able to play Magda here and say go. We have a couple counter spells in our hand, so we're still in a pretty good situation. We'll be able to ionize, and then we'll make our own zombies, I guess. Maybe next turn. That would be able to let us have... Oh, we don't have 3 blue mana because I misplayed this land. So I want to be able to both play Invade the City and keep a counter spell up next turn. We'll be able to ionize this, though, and I think that's a good ionize. We're going to get a treasure token out of it. Be on our way to making a dragon. If he swings in, I'll be able to block and kill. No swing in. Maybe I swing in? No. Yeah, do I swing in? No, I don't swing in. I play Siren Storm Tamer. And I say go. So now Siren can get overhead and start pecking at him for damage. I guess I really do need to run more board wipes, but I expect to be able to counter things instead. Unless enchantment enters, create 2 black blocks. Nope. We're gonna gift you a card, bud. We're going to be able to get our treasure token right back. I didn't want to spend a treasure token to counter, though. He might be enraged and attack at this point. No, still nothing. We have a Niv Mizzet. Let's go ahead and cast our zombies here. And swing for 1. Say go. I'm hoping to draw a land next turn because that'll allow me to play Niv and keep up the Siren counterspell combo to protect the Niv. Doesn't protect it from a Liliana. You know, neg 3 Lily? What?
Another minion never hurt.
This guy is just not hitting zombies in the graveyard. Oh. What? There we go. Go ahead and play Niv. We'll swing 1 overhead. Let's see here. What do we do? I guess we swing all out. Yeah, we can swing all out. We don't want this Liliana to live. That's for sure. So he'll use his Death Touch to kill my 4/4. He'll use his 2/2 zombie to block my Magda. Lily will take... Oh, using both his Death Touch. Lily's going to take 1. And it'll be his turn, I guess. This one is the non-combat. You draw that many cards. So if I draw any of my instants or sorceries that can deal damage, I'll be drawing cards next turn. Oh man, but he's getting so many zombies here. This is the Wizards paying me back for using that board wipe early. And not, you know, I use it to draw cards. That was not smart. That wasn't a smart attack for him, I don't think. Oh, Gandalf, it deals target creature where X. So it's going to deal excess damage. This is going to draw me cards too, but let's play Magda first. And then we can deal 2 damage to one of his zombies, 3 damage to him. I'm going to draw 3. Play Frost Boil, revealing a mountain. Go to combat, swing 5, 6 in the air at Lily. Kill Lily.
I have bigger demons to deal with.
Say go. So they're going to get another 2/2 zombie here. They're going to swing in for 6. I have one blocker with Magda. I can counter if they play a creature, which happens. So that gives me the 3 treasure tokens I need to create a dragon this turn. We'll go ahead and do that. So we're gonna sacrifice those 3 treasure tokens, create a dragon. We'll swing in for 4, 5, 10. I think. Let's not be greedy, right? Let's leave the siren back. Actually, no. Let's go for it. What does this say? You gain X life and scry X, where X is the number of the zombies. So he's going to gain 4. Yeah. We got to go like this. We got to go like that. So he's going to gain 4. So he's still dead next turn. You gain scry X. So he's going to scry 4. This is going to be before his draw step. So, let's see here. He's got 8 damage on board. Let's see. I don't know. This is a really close one. So if he swings in, oh my god, he didn't swing in. So just swing in for 9, 10, and he'll still be dead next turn, I think. If he draws a board wipe here, it's going to be really sad. Probably the saddest. More sad than the day I realized Dad wasn't coming back with the milk he left for. He might have just drawn a kill spell. He's going to neg 3. I'm going to counter that spell. And you are going to put that to the graveyard and be very sad. Swing in for 8, sir. And or madam. Super all wheel. Alright, well, that's one half of the Niv factory that I'm trying to show you guys. We still have one game in our slot here. So let's see if we can show you the actual combo in this last game. Alright, game 3 of the Is It Niv Magic. Hopefully we can get the actual Niv combo on the field that I've been trying to show. Really is pretty cool when you actually pull it off. Really, Magda's been the one showing out. Maybe WoW will be able to show us something. You have to be a pretty old player to have just a common basic name like WoW. We have a good opening hand, not as good as the last 2. We do have some interaction though. And got a treasure token here with Creative Outburst. One half of the Nivs. Playing another black deck. Thinking back on the shrines. Oh no, not a duress. Please don't take my Is It Charm. Come on, have a heart. Take the Ionize. They're gonna take the Ionize. Right? A really hard choice for them, actually. I don't even remember what I was saying before I started trying to decide what they were going to take out of my hand. Well, yeah, it's completely gone. Can't believe we were able to cast Creative Outburst last game. I usually don't cast this for the hard cost, but it's pretty cool actually seeing it happen. Wow, This guy is taking longer. There he is. He finally made the right decision to take the Ionize. Can you imagine when people make the right decisions? Alright, so he's what, gonna play a second turn duress, and all that long guesswork was for nothing? We have both the nibs in our hand. Just notice that. That comes into play tapped. I don't want that. I want this on red. Say go. This allows me to counter spell or counter a non-creature spell. Can't counter that. Can't kill it either. So I think I'm just gonna create a treasure token here. I'm racing to get Gandalf up to 3. This is gonna come into play tapped. We play the zombies here on 2 as a blocker. Just trying to stall for mana. So he's gonna have spells like Village Rites and things like that. What's Trespasser's Curse do? Okay. As long as it can't block. Oh. I'm not sure what this guy's playing. Definitely don't want to pay 2 life, apparently. I can deal 3 damage. It deals excess damage to the controller. I guess I don't care about that, but I do want Morbid Opportunist to die. And then swing in for 1. And then it's a race to lose a life at a time, I guess. Let's see, Virus Beetle makes me discard a card. I guess it's going to be this Niv. I have plenty of others. And the Is It Charm makes me draw and discard, so I need to keep it to dig for better answers. Guess I lose a life here. Enters tapped. This thing can't block, so I might as well swing. Deal 1, say go! So they don't know what this card is. It's my only advantage here. I'm losing 2 life to him losing 1 every turn now. I don't think I want to draw and discard just yet. Take my turn. Lose a life, draw a land. Alright. So now we're going to draw out that kill spell out of his hand. I will be able to deal damage to his Plague Beetle when he casts something to kill it. Yep, I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to be able to kill this guy. Go ahead and swing in for 1. Well, there's our other half of the Niv, now that this one's out of commission. We'll have to discard our Is It Charm now, lose a life. Playing the other Niv combo, dealing a damage. Stay and go. Praying that he draws a land. Oh, please play a duress on me with my land. Alright, cool. So every time I play a creature, I'll lose 2 life now. Oh, here's the combo. So I'll lose 2 life. Hit him for 5, 6. I really need to kill this creature because it's not doing anything for me. And it's making me lose a life, and I'm only at 10. I need him to cast a instant spell right now. If he casts an instant spell, I'll be able to show you the Niv combo that I've been trying to show you for so long. It was a land. I lose a life. I don't draw anything that helps. Oh, never mind. Just drawing the card does it. There we go. So here, let me show you the combo here. So all we're going to do is just keep clicking. And eventually our opponent's either going to quit or take 12 life. Easy little combo for Niv, huh? So the whole deck is based around getting this combo out. You just really got to see Magda shine so hard for so long in those first 2 games. She almost outshined what the deck's really about. By the end of this, I'm going to have 16, 17 cards in hand, so typically the priority doesn't pass to the opponent, so they can't rope you either. So this is a lovely way to just continually mess with their game. I might be able to experimental. Let me hold control here. Submit. Play this in between. Make another trigger here. When I make the second trigger, I'm going to clear the virus beetle off of the field. Resolve that. Be able to dig for free. Magda. Yeah, we'll pick up Magda. Yeah, order the 2 red lands. Proliferate our guy here, and then we'll continue our combo. Right? This guy is really a champ just for letting us do this to him. Oh, there he goes. He finally quit. Alright, well, I think that is a fitting end to the Niv historic run here. Hopefully you guys liked it. Stick around after this if you want to see the deck build. And if you have suggestions on how to make it better, let me know. Also, if you like the video, give me a like. Alright, thanks for watching. Hey everybody. Hope you like those games. Here's the breakdown of the deck list for the Niv Mizzet. In the way that I've broken this down, it is kind of categorically. So the first category here is counter spells. So we have Ionize, cost 3, counter target spell, deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. When we target a controller, when we use this spell, if we have Magda on the field, it will trigger Magda. Long River's Pull, we counter target creature spell. If we have to gift a card, that's okay, but it allows us to counter any spell that our opponent casts. Last in the counter spell slot is actually a creature as well, a flying creature, kind of elusive, dealing 1 damage in the air, but you can also sack it to counter a target spell or ability that targets you or a creature you control. So that gives us an ability to protect our Niv Mizzet or our Magda, as they are one of the very few actual creatures in the deck. This next slot are ways to draw cards and dig through the deck. Some of the spells in this category also can deal damage. So first up, Experimental Augury. You already know what it does. If you don't, you just look at the top 3. You put one of them in your hand, the rest at the bottom of your library in any order, and then we can proliferate. Next up is It Charm? Counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2, or it can deal 2 damage to a creature, or you can draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Then Prismary Command, kind of the same concept as the It Charm. This one can deal 2 damage to any target. You can draw 2 cards, well, make any player draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. And then create a treasure token or destroy an artifact. One of in the deck, mostly because I don't feel like spending a rare on this to get another one right now, I guess. But this is our board wipe, so you're drawing 2 cards. And then you have the choice. You can discard 2 cards if you wish. And if you do, Ill-Timed Explosion will deal X damage to each creature, where X is the greatest mana value among the cards discarded this way. This card works really well with some of the higher end rotations up here. So Creative Outburst for 7, or the Nivs for 6 are good discard fodder to feed into the Ill-Timed Explosion in a pinch. In his own lonesome category is Gandalf's Sanction. This only deals damage to a creature, and then if you deal excess damage to a creature, that much damage is dealt to the creature's controller. This one is from the Lord of the Rings set. I don't play a lot of cards from that set, but this one just kind of fit a really, really good slot for me. Hope you were able to see it do some work. Next up is Magda, the Horde Master. Whenever you commit a crime, which means whenever you target a creature or a player, targeting opponents, anything that control and or cards in their graveyards is a crime. You get to create a treasure token. You can sack 3 treasure tokens to create a 4/4 red scorpion dragon creature token. I think with haste, flying and haste. Yes. She is a second win con condition next to the Niv Mizzet combo that I'm about to go over. In this slot, this is creatures that are not Magda. So this sorcery spell only creates a token army where its power and toughness is equal to the number of sorcery cards and instant cards in my graveyard. Next up is Niv Mizzet Visionary, one of the 2 components to the um, uh, endless, infinite, the infinite combo that is in the deck. So Niv Mizzet says, flying, you have no maximum hand size. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, you draw that many cards. The next Niv in the deck, the next iteration of himself, this one can't be countered. It has flying, and whenever you draw a card, it deals 1 damage to any target. So whenever you target a opponent with this ability and deal the 1 damage to the player, it deals 1 damage to the player, and you get to draw a card. And when you draw a card, you deal 1 damage, and so on and so forth until either your opponent quits or you win the game. And then to trigger the endless effect, if you have both of the Nivs on board, it says whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, you can draw a card. So when you draw the card, it starts the infinite combo. If they're casting an instant or sorcery spell to kill one of the Nivs on board, the Nivs will kill them before they can kill the Niv. Pretty cool combo. Interesting interactions. Creative Outburst. I usually only use this for the 2 costs to get a treasure token, or I leave it in my hand if I have the ill-time explosions, so I can have a board wipe in my hand if I need it. Mana base is 4 Frost Boil Snarl, 2 Riverglide Pathway, 2 River Spire Verge, 2 Steam Vents, and 6 Island, 8 Mountain. All right. If you liked this, go ahead and give me a like as well. If you think you can make the deck better, go ahead and leave me a comment so I can make it better.